There's an old saying that goes, "Do not fear death, fear the unlived life." What that saying means to me is that if you spend your time fearing death, then you're not going to be able to have the resources. It's wasted mental faculty that can be put towards living your life to the fullest. Ultimately, everything that happens after death, or the fear of the pain that might happen during death, it's all part of the human experience, but also it's all conjecture. Just like anything in life, you don't know until it's happening or while it's happening what it even is. You can only live in the now moment. If you're living for some uncertain future, whether that's death or whether you're worried about your tax return or anything, it will keep its wasted resources. And I saw something yesterday or the day before that if you put all of human existence on a whole year, like made it just a year time span from the Big Bang to now, and you put human existence on that timeline, on the last day, the last hour, the last minute, the human existence would only take up the last second of the year. The whole human existence. Now think of your life compared to all of human existence. And from the beginning of the Big Bang, which is time as we know it, how insignificant is that amount of time? If you waste 1 second on that time that you have in this life, then it's a second not living life to as full as you could. And now imagine spending your whole life worried about death. How much you can't get that time back. It's going to influence your behavior, and you're not going to live the life as full as you could. And I think that same concept can be extrapolated, not just the fear of death, but to any fear of being yourself, or any fear of not getting the job, or whatever challenge. If you worry about it, or you regret things that might have happened, those are all just forms of the same fear that is going to take away from the value that you're living your life with. And I'm not saying you, just in general, a lot of people live in fear and suffering, me included. I still live in fear of certain things, but not of dying. I think my biggest regret personally, if I were to die right now, would be that I have family that is counting on me, and I have a role as a human, and I'd feel like that didn't get totally fulfilled yet, right? But my current life, I can't say that I would be upset that it would be gone. And that might sound kind of depressing, but I'm coming at that from it's just an inward point of view, right? What I mean by that is I'm not afraid of the pain of dying. I'm not afraid of just the nothingness, the returning to the source, or whatever conjecture there is, whatever concept there is of dying. It's not scary because it's going to happen anyways, right? I just don't want it to happen right now because I feel like there's responsibilities that need to be done, and I don't want to leave the people in my life hanging on certain aspects when I can fulfill those duties. There's as a human being, there's certain things that you want to fulfill before you die, and if you don't, at least from your human standpoint, you didn't fulfill what you needed to. But also, there's a saying that no one dies a second too early or a second too late. That it's just part of the natural flow, and that natural flow is beyond our understanding. So, with that in mind, that's what it leads me to, well, I'm not, if it's going to happen anyways, there's no sense in dwelling on it, and live the life you can fully while it's here.